There is always a story behind someone's success, and what a story it often is, full of struggles and victories, obstacles and doubt. What often looks like an overnight success has been years in the making. Well, tonight we'll find out that it's not always easy, but it is possible. Tonight on Success.
No, Dad drove the truck, I want to own one.
When people said to me, no, you can't do that, I said, damn it, I can.
It was just success. I had succeeded. Everyone kept saying to me that I couldn't do it.
Life is a series of hurdles, and every time you've got a hurdle, you've got to jump it, or you get locked into that phase. But if you keep on jumping hurdles and keep on climbing stairs, you'll succeed. There is nothing like persistence if you believe in what you do. If you don't have that inertia and that drive, you're not going to take your first step, let alone your second.
And what do you think the hardest step to take?
The first step in anything that you do. I'm just a simple truck driver that's totally uncomplicated.
This is where it all began for Lindsay Fox. A truck driver's son, he dropped out of school early and built Australia's largest trucking empire. It goes to show, it doesn't matter where you start, it's where you stop that makes the difference. Did you know you'd be good at what you do?
No idea. Most likely to succeed certainly wasn't me. And if I look back over the years at school, I was always top of the class, virtually at the bottom.
When did you decide you wanted to be a truck driver?
Probably when I had my first ride in Dad's truck.
Oh, okay, so you wanted to be like your dad, you admired your dad?
No, Dad drove a truck, I want to own one.
And that says it all.
I went to a wrecker in Richmond called E.V. Timms, and he agreed to sell me a truck on 4 quarterly payments with no interest. That was my first truck.
And the beginning of a business empire spanning 43 years, now with more than 3,000 trucks around the world. You are now, and you probably will be for a very long time, passing another Fox.
I know when I had my 4th baby, somebody sent me a telegram saying, congratulations, you've passed another Fox.
I want to let everyone know that I've got 2 trucks, so this was another Fox. Away we went from there, and today I guess it's probably more recognisable, the slogan on the back, than anything else about what we do.
Did you have a vision that you were going to have an army of trucks?
No. My first initial goal was to make £10 a day, 5 days a week, and if I could have done that, that would have been utopia. But each step of progression sets a new plateau, and you'd go from there forward.
But not without a struggle. Was it an easy road to success at Lindsay Fox?
Oh God, no. You'd get caught up with commitments, or you might blow an engine, or you might be behind with payments on something. The easiest way to overcome them was go to the people and say, look, I've got a problem. I'm going to be 30 days late. And most times they'd say, okay, that's fine. Thanks for coming and telling us. We'll accept that.
He'd go out at 5 in the morning, he'd come home at 5 in the afternoon, he'd clean his truck, and he'd go out again at night. I mean, he worked very hard in those days, and, you know, he just achieved so much in, you know, the business start. He had 1 truck, then he went to 20, then he went to 40, and I don't even know how many he's got today. Lost count.
And for a man renowned for his toughness, there is always another side.
Hey, geez, I'm only a truck driver, fellas.
I mean, a lot of people would summarise him as a Jaffa. Hard on the outside, but soft on the inside.
I don't think many people would acknowledge that. There'd only be a couple that really know that there's a soft inner centre.
Now, I've heard you're a bit of a tough negotiator.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm a soft Jaffa.
Soft or not, you cannot build an empire alone.
The foundations of Lindsay Fox come back to personal relationships. The original people that helped me at BP, they used to pay me every 7 days and I could pay them every 90. So without those people, Lindsay Fox probably would still be me and another truck driver driving my second truck. Some of the guys that started with us 30, 40, 35 years ago are still with us.
And he said, well, get a truck and you can come and work for me. And I said, look, I don't know how to drive a truck and I don't know my way around Melbourne. And he said, well, learn, bloody learn.
Have you been afraid of change?
Not in my life. A winner says there ought to be a better way of doing it. A loser says this is the way it's done round here.
And enjoying what you do certainly helps.
No, that's one of the joys that I have. It's not work, it's enjoyment.
And success is knowing how to make the best of what you can do.
If you know that you don't know, that's okay. If you don't know that you don't know, you're going to stuff up. The moment you accept that you know everything, you're finished.
There are also other elements that make the job a lot more attractive. This is Lindsay's private workshop, where just a small part of his $15 million worth of rare vehicles are stored. But you still need to reward yourself, and I think...
I do. I drive my 1-ton pickup. That's a reward.
Yeah, what are some of your other passions?
I drive my 1-ton pickup. Well, the cars are all right. I enjoy the cars. All the things I couldn't have when I was a kid. So I've compensated for that in the latter part of my life. And a good mate of mine gave me a very good story the other day. He said, when did you see a luggage rack on a hearse? So you can't take it with you. You've got an inner strength that quite often you never call upon. And it might be a combination of faith, it might be a combination of family, and it might be a combination of friends. They'll get you through everything. You've got to pick which one you need at any specific time. To have a friend, you need to be a friend. And you normally revert back to faith when all hope's gone. And your family, well, you get from your family what you put into your family.
It wasn't that he wanted a lot of money, nothing was ever good enough. He wanted to give us the best.
When did you think, wow, I'm a success?
When I bought my second truck, it was 100% growth. I fall into the category of learning by making mistakes. And each mistake I made, I'd celebrate it, so I never duplicated it.
Were there times when you were concerned that the business might go under?
Never. No. Anybody that fears failure can never succeed.
That's a scary thing.
No, it's not scary. When you apply yourself to do your best, and you do your best, you'll succeed. But you've got to have belief in yourself. Henry Ford was the one that said, if you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Think about it. If you think you can, you will. If you think you can't, don't even try.
He would just wear someone down until in the end they'd say, well, look, give the bloke a go anyway. And then once he got his foot in the door, he'd prove to them that he could do the job.
He'd say, how many trucks do you need? And they'd say, oh, 20. Say, fine. And he would just go out and organise and he'd get 20 trucks. He never said, I can't do it. Nothing was impossible for Lindsay to do.
And what would you say makes you successful?
Family, friends and faith.
My definition of success is being happy with what you're doing with your life. I think if you've got a dream when you're a kid, if you can kind of hang on to that dream and try and chase it and be doing what you love to do, and whatever that is, it doesn't matter if it's making you millions of dollars or not. I think you're successful if you do what you love.
You just got to win more than you lose. I don't get around thinking about definitions or defining things. So you get up in the morning, if you're going to do something, you might as well do it well. You might as well do it better than anyone else. You might as well win. And if you do that often enough, one, you get beat a lot until you finish up winning. And I guess that success is there for all. I guess you could loosely define it as winning more than you lose.